Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. I did check in with the Boise State head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Broncos will kick off first, and here we go. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Straight ahead, it's Covey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. It's complete on the right side. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fresh setter downs going to the air. On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up.
It's the catch, and he's free. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and it'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The run inside. It's Shelton. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
They'll run it on 4th down. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year. There is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Shelton. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moving to his left. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Memphis. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Goff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Herrera. Out wide left, it's Wagner. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's got enough. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
2nd down, going to throw it. Left side, it's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide right, it's Shelton. At the 45, on his way. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Might as well run him again. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Churns into the pile. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
It's inside. It's Shelton. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for space. It's Shelton. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. To the air, it's Nolan. Stepping to the right. Finds his target. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Changing the routes with his receivers. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Reels it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Again, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to it. They were all over it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
To the air, it's Herrera. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a crease. It's Covey. Defense all over him.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Looking to the big tight end. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, it's Goff. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Tackle is made at the 37. Brings up 2nd down.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Herrera. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
That last play might have helped the completion percentage, but not the attempt to get the 1st down. They'll try it here on 3rd. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Turns it upfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On the move, he fires. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Just feeds the running back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Herrera. Timed it perfectly to knock it free. It forces the 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. On the return. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Sends it back in motion. On the ground, it's Covey. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback will keep it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw them offside. A lot of times, by the way, it's the defense to kind of relax for a second. But you can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Takes the handoff. It's Covey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Looking for running room. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabs it in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
RPO complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, they've been able to stay on the field a long time on this drive, and in order to do that, you got to be really good on 3rd down. And that was a tricky one.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he tacks on the extra point. They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the Boise State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Quick give. It's Goff. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Right back to the well. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, Up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Taken down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, and they can't move the chains. On the option. Maybe a crease. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Drops back. It's Herrera. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Rides to the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Just smothered on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Right side, it's Temple. At midfield, he's got room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Looking for a gap. It's Goff. He just carries him face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Herrera. Throws for the tight end. Out wide right, it's Anderson. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Boise State!
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
He'll bring it out. It's Shelton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Move to his right. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Trying to take it back. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Memphis. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on that.
Turning on the Jets. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 49. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Got enough for the 1st down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Stewart. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Nolan. They're all over him. And he avoids the sack.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Second down, going to throw it. Still looking to his right. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah.
Breaks free. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Sets his feet. It's Nolan. Buying a little time to his left. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, look, I love the fact that he scrambled. You can't take a sack. You can't take a negative play at this point in the game. I just wish he would have stayed in bounds, though. You got to know as a quarterback here, we've got the lead. It's late. I get tackled in bounds. The clock keeps ticking.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Release to the back. Finds his man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That's caught. It's James. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, baby.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We got to play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Running inside. It's Goff. That's a 20. He's got space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Coach Venables told me before the game, they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Straight ahead, it's Lindsey. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Terry. Caught, and he's got room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Drops back on 1st down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Terry. Able to haul it in, but right Right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. But wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. As they get set to... Just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they make the stop, and that will likely... the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down to the air. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense... The run inside. It's Lindsey. He's got the 1st down. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. There he goes! And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Looking for the marker. Got some green grass. All kinds of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback changing the play. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. quarterback run is part of their game plan. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Working his way on the return up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lindsey. Nowhere to go.
How about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of... It's 2nd and goal.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, going to throw it. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Well, the offenses look good up to this point, but you love seeing that out of your quarterback. On a critical 3rd down, he's able to decipher the coverage, find his best matchup. It's an accurate throw. They get a massive gain, and now here they are again in the red zone looking to add to their lead.
Back's got it on the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Breaks into the open. That one blocked beautifully as he gets across the 20 to the 21 before he goes out of bounds. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Looking down the middle. In traffic, it's Terry. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gets rid of it.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about...
And the Heat will get home and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Makes the tackle. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Hits inside. It's Lindsey. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Making the adjustment on the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Terry. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They get to him as he throws. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. Makes a move. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? On the move. Shakes off the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a little space. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And with that last play call on 2nd down, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get in position to kick a game-winning field goal with no time left on the clock. This is a critical 3rd down, though, and if you get this, you can keep bleeding the clock to put yourself in that position.
The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. Searching for space. They'll get down and put a stop to... All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The ball in field goal range, David. Now it's just a matter of taking care of it.
And you've worked this all week. You know, take care of the football, get a few extra yards, Jesse. Make sure that clock obviously doesn't run out.
Yeah, bleed the clock as much as you can and get the ball situated where your kicker likes to kick from, the center or one of the hashes.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Can't say enough about this secondary. All game long, they have just been in the back pocket of these wide receivers. They've got the lead late, QB outside the pocket, but they don't give him anything easy, and now it sets up 4th down.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Could be an alley. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
Man, that's why I want the ball 2nd in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive, great talent.